Welcome back to another great episode of the Geek Tech Show, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel. In this channel we do very different things. So today we are doing another shoe review, and we are doing a Columbia shoe review. So before I pass out in this video, let's get started. And you'll see why I mean. So I'm gonna be skipping actually on the sniffing test in this one, because those Columbia are smelling like they came directly from Frankenstein's actual lab. Wow, this is like toxic kind of a stench. So I can't even be in this room almost. And usually when I get shoes, I don't get those. Those are the Fairbanks Omni Heat shoes. So on the website, they look really cool, but they really don't pass the stink test. Now I'm not sure if this is like a factory second or a defect. I mean, you should like put this in a vent somewhere or like spray it with some kind of deodorant or cologne, because the body odor here is like unacceptable for those shoes. So unless they're like super, let's see what it's made out of. Made in China. Well, what do you expect? Well, there's a lot of good things made in China, but this is just not one of those. Now, usually I do. I really like most shoes, let's put it this way, if they're not really bad for my feet and they look kind of stylish. And let's be clear here, this is actually a pretty decent looking shoe apart from the smell. But this is where all the similarities end, because once I got this on my hand, I was like, what is this? As soon as I opened this, I was super disappointed. Not only because of the BO, the smell of the shoe, because it smells like it came like Chernobyl or something. It also because it's just missing the glow in the dark, of course. Kind of orangey. I mean, it does have the maybe it's part of the whole of this whole thing, like selling it. This would be like glow in the dark Chernobyl edition or something. But as you can see right here, this is just doesn't look right. This shoe has this foam right here in the middle. And I just can't get used to this. And I had like the Peak Flick shoes. Those are actually my favorite Colombians out there. And I had one a really long time ago that lasted very long. Now, aside from this stink, and this is like really on a scale of 1 to 10, this is like above 10. Let's put it this way. It's just bad. And I didn't have time to air this out, and I don't think I will. I think it's going to go right directly to the box as soon as I'm done reviewing this. And as I put this on my feet, I did find something interesting in here. I don't know why they did this, but there was actually glitter like all around this actual shoe. I was like, what are they thinking? The last thing I want is this so-called glitter, and it looks like glitter here. To be staining on my feet too. And I don't know, this shoe could have been like the perfect shoe. They don't have something to vent yourself. That's great. There's one thing useful about the shoe right here. You can see like the vents right there. Oh, that's just so much better. I hope it goes right back in here. Oh my god. So I can't believe what I see here. It's full of like glitter-like surface right underneath this thing. Now I suspect I know why this thing smells so bad. It's because of that glitter thing inside. I don't know if this is like toxic for your feet or something. I would not be putting my feet in here. Thankfully they have this thing that separates you from the glitter. But why is it even under there is beyond me whatsoever. Now, they don't have a very good tire track over here. If you can stand this stench, and if you can get this for like, I don't know, I would only wear this if I got this for like 20 bucks maybe. I would, maybe if I air this out in a bag full of like perfume, or like cologne or whatever, just a whole mix of scents, so this scent is just gonna like go away. Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad shoe, but Columbia, this could have been like the perfect shoe. I mean, the commercial, everything. This looks so great. It has my favorite colors right on this. Everything is done almost right except the smell. 2, this thing right here. And number 3, I wish this was actually leather. And it's also synthetic. Everything, 100%. So, I don't know how long I can take this scent. This is like above and beyond toxicity, workman's compensation. Maybe I need some of that from this. Oh, and another bad thing about this is that for this money, for over $100, couldn't you like give me something better to grip on than this? And it says waterproof on it. And I read the reviews. It says this doesn't last as a waterproof, and that's also a shame. So yes, beautiful styling, nice looking, and yet too many defects for me to recommend the shoe. Unfortunately, this is a big thumbs down as much as I can for this. Looks are not always the selling point for a shoe. If you're getting something, I don't know, think twice about this thing. It is just not a buy at all. Apart from that, I love the looks. It's just, why Columbia? Just why? Why would you take something that looks so good and it even feels good when you put it on your feet? It actually is not so bad. Why would you mess up something that is almost perfection? Anyways, if you did enjoy this show, and if you have any comments, if anybody of you brave enough to put your feet into this walking Chernobyl, let me know by posting a comment right down below. Thank you so much, and see you in another episode of the Geek Tech Show. I was gonna like throw this all the way to the camera, but I don't want to break it. Maybe I will. Should I? Anyway, see you in another episode of the Geek Tech Show at the end. So since I'm not gonna put this on my feet because of the body odor, I still want to show you what this shoe is really all about. So first of all, the problems that I have with the shoe is right here, and this is actually something that you can't just go ahead and fix. It is very hard for this to go back inside, and I don't like something like that. And you can see right here, the problem with this is that the tongue itself is actually stuck in here. This makes it waterproof, but at the same time it makes it very hard for you to readjust this. You can see it right in the front. This is actually the real shape of it, and you can't fix it just because the material itself is not the right kind of a material. If this was leather, it would expand. Since this is man-made material, this actually probably will still stay the same form regardless of what you do, and you can really try to retighten this in a way that it might actually work for you in case you do like the actual styling. This is how it looks like over here. I do like the way this feels, the grid itself, if you can actually stand the toxic smell aside from that. And I do like the way this looks as well. So the grid itself here is also good. On the back, we have a lot of cushion over there as well. And if you put it right here, you can see it says Columbia. And we have a very nice grip here going all around the shoe. Now, it does bend, which is good. So it is, and it does pass the flexibility test. Overall, you can see how it looks like over here. Has a Columbia logo right there as well, and it has this weird looking thing here like a tongue. And yeah, so there it is, in case you are interested in seeing how this actually looks like, and spinning it in a 360-degree like way, so you can actually, I don't know, kind of look kind of cool. I do wish that they did fix this, because otherwise it would have been a very great shoe.